Okay, so here are some extra problems that we went through in class in section 11.4. So you're finding areas of regular polygons. So the formula for that is area equals 1/2 apothem times perimeter. Excuse me. So we have a hexagon. Um, it's an umbrella. That all that stuff's irrelevant. Really, just looking at the drawing here, we got enough. Actually, they tell us in the problem here. Side length is 2 feet. All right, so it means everything is 2 out here. Apothem is 1.5 feet. So they really made it easy on us. Here's the apothem. So perimeter then is going to be 6 times 2, which is 12. Apothem is 1.5. So area equals 1/2 apothem, which is 1.5, times 12. That's 8 times half, so it's 9 square feet. All right. So this is a nice one because it just jumps into how to use the formula. Hey, here's the apothem, find the perimeter, boom, done. Um, the next example is find the area of a regular pentagon. And we're going to round to the nearest tenth. Now this one has quite a bit more work to it. One, I will create the triangles. Okay. But the reason why this also has more work to it is the fact that I don't have a side length to help find the perimeter, nor do I have the apothem. Okay, I'm lacking that as well. And that's an A, not a 9. So I need to figure out this height and this side length, and then I can do the whole thing. And really, this is the hardest it gets. And this doesn't matter if it's a hexagon, octagon, nonagon, whatever. And all of these would follow the exact same thing. So one, I created the triangles. Done. Step two, okay, that's a check mark, by the way. Step two then is to figure out the angles. Well, there's 360 degrees total. There's 5 of them. That's 72 degrees. So 72 degrees, 72 degrees, 72 degrees, 72 degrees, 72 degrees. Now, if I draw one of those triangles out, this is 72, this is 9. When I cut it in half, because that's my next step, step 3, I get this triangle. 9, 36 degrees. Now, here's the apothem, and this actually here is 1/2 of the side. Call it 1/2 side. Now, you might be saying to yourself, how in the world do I figure out what the apothem is and what this side length here is? Well, it's actually quite easy if you recognize, hey, this is a hypotenuse. This guy for this angle is the opposite. This guy here is the adjacent. I will get to use some trig. Yay, trig. So let's solve for the apothem first. Opposite, I'm using adjacent and hypotenuse. That's cosine. So the cosine of 36 degrees is adjacent over hypotenuse, which is a over 9. Okay. So now to solve for the apothem, multiply by 9. The apothem is 9 times the cosine of 36 degrees. Now the book actually leaves it exact like this. If it bugs you, go ahead and find the decimal approximation. But I'm going to leave it exact because I'm going to keep it like the book does. Now to figure out 1/2 of the side length, okay, which we'll call x just to make things easy, it's going to be opposite over hypotenuse, so it's sine of 36 equals x over 9. So multiply by 9. 9 times the sine of 36 equals x. But that's only half the side, so I'm going to double it to get the full side. So 18 times the sine of 36 is the full side. The perimeter then is 6 of those guys. Okay. And 6 times 18 is, oh gosh, I don't want to do that in my head. 60 plus 42, so we're 48, so 108. Running out of room. Oh man. Let's do this. So perimeter is actually 108 sine of 36. So I need perimeter, I need apothem. So now the area is going to be one half apothem times perimeter. Okay, there's the exact area. 1/2 times the 9 times the cosine of 36 times 108 times the sine of 36. Now, this is when the book throws it all into the calculator. So 0.5 times 9 times cosine 36 times 108 times sine of 36. And then I have to do one thing. I have to make sure my mode is in degrees, which it is. Okay, good. And then enter. And it's 231.11. Our nearest tenth, so yeah, this is nearest tenth, so area is 231.1. What are our units? Centimeters squared. There we go. Okay. Now, that's all I'm going to do for this, just because this is long enough as it is. But if you don't know what you're doing and you're very, very confused, just go to YouTube and then look up in your search thing, search area, regular, polygon, and there are literally hundreds of videos of people working those out. Well, not hundreds, but tens of videos, if not hundreds. Okay.